Hi guys, it's Molly with Soul School Spiritual Guidance and Healing. Welcome to your reading. This is for my Sagittarius collective. It is a general and timeless reading, and I set forth the intention that it will find whoever it needs at the time that it is in their highest good. This is like my third time hitting record because I keep messing up my words. Like, I cannot get the words out of my mouth right now. I feel like the messages are coming in way faster than my brain can articulate them through my mouth, if that makes any sense. Welcome, you guys. It's a weird energy. Let's go ahead and get into this. Temperance card here actually came out of the bottom of the deck that I've got in front of me. I was mid-shuffle, and this particular deck that I'm working with, the Morgan Greer deck, is very, very vocal and was just like, honey, go ahead and take the stacks the way you've got them right now before you even a good shuffle on. So this is a message that's coming out to you guys. Yeah, it's a message that's been trying to get through to you, but you're not trying to hear it. So I'm going to do my very best to deliver it to you guys today. This Sagittarius, this Temperance card represents Sagittarius, all right? And this is the aspect of yourself that you're being asked to call forth at this time. Okay, so what does that mean? I'm hearing patience, which is a keyword that has a lot to do with this card. But most of all, what I want to talk about is the fact that Temperance is a very angelic energy. It's a very healing energy. It is one of balance and moderation. All right, that's really cool. All right, so they're telling me that the difference between this card, Temperance, and Justice in this situation, which means justice may show up in the future reading, let's see what happens, is that this is the as above. Justice is the so below, all right? So if there's some situation in your life in which justice is not present in the 3D circumstances, what's going on in your actual life, understand that it needs to be balanced on an energetic level first. And that's what's happening right now. It's being alchemized. Some of you guys are leading that process, all right? Other messages that I'm getting, it's a very sixth density energy. It's an angelic energy. Some of you guys may resonate with, you may identify as starseeds, all right? If that's the case, stay tuned because, yeah, I don't know. I've got some very high dimensional energies coming through with me today. So I think that's part of the reason why I'm stumbling on my words. Different bandwidths, okay? Different bandwidths. So I'm not just kind of talking to like grandma or, spirit guides. I'm got some much higher energies coming through at this point in time. I do feel like they may be Venusian. So let's just go ahead. In case I've probably lost like half of my collective now. Let's go ahead and go through this. There's a healing happening on an energetic level. By the way, when I say sixth density, I mean sixth density is the density at which your higher self resides. All right? So I feel like your higher self knows what's going on here. And he's like, Sagittarius, just chill out, kick back, it's gonna be okay. But you're not getting the message. Okay? Let's talk about the cards I've got on the table and get into the situation. There is a beautiful opportunity that is in the clouds still. It's in the as above part of the process. It's not yet so below. All right. A beautiful opportunity is being prepared by spirit, by energetic forces, by your guides, however you guys want to articulate that in your own mindset. All right. Something is being prepared for you. It's growing. See, look how see these beautiful gardens? This is the garden. Okay. I got you, Spirit. This is the garden into which Spirit wants to place this Ace of Pentacles. All right. You are currently cultivating that garden. All right? You're cultivating that garden. You're doing a great job. This is you in this Empress energy. There's a lot of growth. There is a lot of abundance and fertility surrounding you at this time. But, okay, I got you. They're talking to me about all the cards right now. Before this particular pentacle can be placed into your garden, it's going through a process. All right? It's going through a process. I just heard the song from Alice in Wonderland, painting the roses red. Look at his little white rose. And look at the red one in your garden. Okay? There's a process going on energetically right now, and its purpose is painting the roses red. Something that is attached to this Ace of Pentacles is going through a process of change right now. Ooh, look, there's the red. There's the red. Okay, I got you. The sun is going down on something. Okay, this Ace of Pentacles is being prepared for you. And look at this Temperance card. They just show me in the background how the sun is coming up. What you guys have to understand is that there is a certain amount of time that needs to pass before this sun goes down and this sun comes up. And it's just a natural part of this transition process. It's a natural part of what is going to prepare this Ace of Pentacles to be placed in your garden. I'm going to tell you the truth. I know it's sitting on the bottom of my other deck. Okay, because when I picked up this deck to do a quick shuffle, the Two of Cups was on the split and it was reversed. And then I did a shuffle and now it's upright. So for some of you guys, this is actually an opportunity for a relationship or a connection, but it depends on, there's some sort of period of darkness. Okay, and I'm not talking about evil or anything like that, but there is a period after which the sun sets before it can rise again. And in that process, whatever is happening, they're showing me the sun like going through this cycle and what it means to paint the roses red. Because the rose is white and it wants to be red. Red is, of course, symbolizes love. Every different color of rose has a different meaning. Like yellow is friendship. Pink roses are, for me, self-love, but also unconditional love. This is something very innocent, right? It's something very, very innocent. And here comes along this figure with a scythe. Oh my God. There's so, you guys, these messages are so high frequency, I don't know how to bring them in. This is the universe at work right now, okay? There's a rose in your garden, or somebody in your situation. It might be you, okay? But I really feel like this is somebody else's, like dark night of the soul may be a word that applies to this situation, because like I said, we got a sunset and we got a sunrise. So something really, really needs to be released. And I'm really thinking of like ego death. And when I talk about ego death, understand our ego cannot die as long as we are in these human bodies, okay? It is an essential part of the way in which we make sense of our existence in this incarnation. So nobody's ever gonna completely get rid of their ego. But the old version of who this person thought themselves to be has to die and a new one be born. But also this because this old energy has no growth left to it, okay? Nothing more can grow here. This is like the time when the leaves are falling off the trees. You don't plant seeds at harvest time, okay? It's not a time for growth, at least on this earthly plane. Energetically, wherever the sun goes, when it dips out of sight, something's going on. Something is happening. This is so vague. Let's get these all stacked up and see what else wants to come out. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Divine Spirits of Love and Light, Archangels, Ancestors, Allies, and Guides. Both mine and those of the collective. Absolutely. Absolutely. So we have this is so many majors right now, you guys. This Ace of Pentacles, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana out here. Okay. And the moon reversed. All right. There she is on the bottom of the deck. Okay, you guys, remember how I said this message is trying to get through to you and you're not quite hearing it? There is a way to tap into this energy. So let's break this down and see what that is. All right. Spirit's asking you to have faith. Okay. Because I feel like they're literally showing me you standing here in your garden. Like there's a little tiny Empress, a little tiny Sagittarius, sees this Ace of Pentacles being suspended above them in the clouds. And it's like, okay, my garden's ready. Like, go ahead and bring it on anytime. Like, you know that this is for you. You know it's for you. But it's not showing up. Because the scythe is meant for harvest. Okay, how do I say this? You are in a springtime energy. You're growing, a lot of growth right now. And whatever this thing is that is meant for you is in a harvest time energy. Okay, it's just not the right season. But have faith in it, you guys. Have faith in it. Have faith. If you know it's for you, have faith. Work on your own healing at this time. Work on your own healing at this time. All right? You see how it looks like she's in a garden as well, and she's watering the garden. This is about going within. Yeah, they're making me feel that this star energy is the internal, what's the word I want? Version of what this Empress is doing in the external world. So you're in the external world, you got things going on, you're looking good, you're smelling good, maybe your garden is doing really great, maybe you're making a lot of money at work, maybe you're being very social, whatever it is, there's a lot of abundance surrounding you. And this doesn't all have to be feminine specific. This could be a masculine energy that I'm describing as well. Whoever you are, Sagittarius, swap it if it makes sense. But I really feel like you guys are the one who are in this abundance. And Spirit's saying, look, yes, you have done everything you can to get your garden ready. Now go within. Get your inner garden ready. All right? Like you've done the laundry, you cleaned the house, you mowed the lawn. Now, is there something you can do in meditation? Okay? It's not talking about getting your external orders in affair. It's about going within. Do you see what I mean? With this High Priestess energy, that's where you're going to find the information that you need. Is within. It's not anywhere out here. If you guys are wondering why I just heard the spaceship's not landing. I don't even know what that means. Why this Ace of Pentacles is not landing. You're like, well, maybe if I just get my garden a little fixed up a little bit more, it's going to land. And no, baby, it's not about you. It's not about you. It's going through its own cycle right now. But while that's happening, while this Ace of Pentacles is being polished up and shined up and prepared, while the roses are being painted red for you, what you can do is go within and get some answers about what is not clear to you in the external world, right? If you want to know why this Ace of Pentacles has not materialized yet, you got to stop looking around you. Don't look in your yard. Look within, all right? Because you can, oh my God. You guys, this is serious, like starseed stuff. If you don't identify as being a starseed, understand this whole thing can just be replaced with like you and your guides, whoever you consult with when you go into meditation. And if you don't do that, I highly recommend it. You go into meditation and set the intention. Be like, I'm calling in this guide. I'm calling in this guardian angel. If you are a starseed, call upon your galactic guides. Because they think that they actually want to teach you something. Do you see how this High Priestess has this scroll? She's looking at me like she wants to unroll it and like share this information. And there's this bird, which always represents guides, because birds act a lot as synchronicities for me, messages from spirit for me in my own personal life. Okay, but also she's got these 7 stars around her, and it's like the 7 chakras, getting your chakras in alignment, understanding your energy body. But also I feel like there is an opportunity for you to communicate with kind of like the same higher vibrational energy that's trying to come into this reading through me at this time. You guys, this is getting out there, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Because here's what's going on. You're gonna have to see this from a different perspective. You've got to release. Don't stop tending to your garden. Don't stop making money. Don't stop looking good, smelling good, feeling good. Don't stop eating well, anything like that, right? But understand that those actions, that those achievements and accomplishments are not going to give you the answers that you need. It's not like you just need to work harder to attract this. You can find some insight on what is going on and maybe even learn a new skill, ability, talent, gift in the meantime. All right? This Hanged Man is in the Norse myth. Odin wants to understand the secret of the runes. And so he goes and he ties himself from a tree. I think it's a hazelnut tree, but I keep hearing hawthorn. I don't know what that means. He hangs himself from a tree and he's like, you know what? I can look for the answer out here in the world, but I know it's not there. I know it's within. You guys, these are like all majors. 8 major arcanas. So this is really the universe talking to you about this Ace of Pentacles. Okay? Because any action you try to put into manifesting this right now, you're just spinning your wheels and creating a lot more confusion. You're creating doubt. You're creating fears. You're creating a space. Okay. You know how like when they're showing me wheels spinning on the ground, you know how like smoke comes up and the wheels are just digging and digging and digging into the ground, okay? That just means that like you're trying to move something forward and it's not, like the brakes are on. The cosmic brakes are on this situation right now. All right. But as you keep digging into the ground, you're creating more space for self-doubt, for projections, illusions, confusion to fill that space. So in order to release all of that, you're creating your own smoke, your own dust, your own fog around this issue by saying, what can I do in the material world to get this to manifest for me? And so the answer is it's within here, okay? I'm just letting you know, somebody's waiting for you on this other side of that veil. And they are there. And here's the thing, I was just reading from the Law of One last night, which is the raw materials actually, okay? But one of the laws by which these 6 density guides are bound is the law of free will. They will not violate your free will. Meaning, if you're like, guides, what do I do? They're not going to tell you. They're not going to be like, oh, here, go down this path, because you have to choose to go down the path. But you can ask them to remove any blockages. You can ask them for the teaching that you need at this time, because it's not that you need to learn something or master something in order to bring this Ace of Pentacles in. Spirit's saying just chill on the Ace of Pentacles. We're handling that. But in the meantime, here's something constructive that you can do by going within. All right? So you can ask your guides to show you synchronicities. You can ask your guides to show you in the physical world what is the best path for you, what is in alignment for you. But you can't be like, what do I do next? And then they just give you directions. You understand? Because it has to be your free will. But I feel like part of what they want to help you do is step into a place where you can see the signs a lot more clearly. You can follow your intuition a lot more clearly. I was explaining this to somebody a while back. A lot of people think that what it means to be psychic, what it means to be an intuitive, is that like I can see all the way to the end of the path. No, baby doll. I can see 1 or 2 steps in front of me. And when I take those 1 or 2 steps, I know the next ones to take. And you guys are learning how to do that. How to really, like, in the moment, know which path is for you, which step to take, which direction to go, which street to go down, which corner to turn, right? Which appointment to book. This is what I'm saying. Like, that's when intuition really comes in, is when you're just going about your regular daily life and you make the choices that you don't even realize are guiding you down the correct path. Spirit can't just be like, hey, book that 9:30 appointment. No, but they're going to be able to give you, how do I say it? Like the ability to understand the energetic clues that are present in your environment. That 2 of Cups came out again. Yeah. Is that right? Shit, okay. Death is a hooded figure. And so is this Hermit, okay? All right? I feel like somebody might be at your doorstep being like, hey, I'm ready to do this. And you're like, I don't know. I only want red roses in my garden. Your rose is kind of white. And what's happening is they're not wanting to go on the journey. The journey of when the sun sets and then it rises again. They're really, really afraid to go on that journey. But that journey is necessary. That journey is important if this blessing is ever going to come together. All right? Wow. Okay. Yeah. Because this is the same figure. This is what they look like at night when the sun is going down, in the moonlight, so to speak. It's very, very dark and a little scary looking, and you're like, oh, no, thank you, Death. I got plans this week and I can't. And they're saying this is what he's going to look like in the morning. And I don't necessarily mean like tomorrow morning, but it's like there is a journey of wisdom, of soul seeking that somebody needs to go on before they can meet you. Maybe before they can meet you. Maybe before they can return to you. Maybe before they can really offer you the cup. Make sense to you guys? I hope it makes sense to you guys. I'll get one, all right? I like to do oracles. So I'm going to get one oracle card for this. I didn't mean to make this a 25-minute reading, but that's what it's going to be. Like I said before, you guys, check out the link in the description box below. If you guys want to follow me over to the extended on Vimeo. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, hit me up at my website, soulschoolspiritual.com. Or you can shoot me an email at info@soulschoolspiritual.com. Yeah. Yeah, there's the moon again. And there's the warrior. And the high priest, you guys. We have a high priest and a high priestess on the table. Okay? Be fearless and stand strong. Take note of intuitive messages. Absolutely. This is what, now listen, this person you're dealing with is probably not as tuned in to the universe, to energy, to even their own self, to the extent that you are at this point in time. But if they go on this journey, that's what they're becoming. Right? Because when the sun goes down, the moon comes up. And this is, I'm talking about like underworld type stuff. Like the hero's journey. That's what this warrior is about. Be fearless and stand strong. Somebody needs to go on their hero's journey. Because listen, here's the story, and then I'm going to cut it off. Head over to the extended reading. The hero goes on his journey because he wants to fulfill society's expectation of what it means to be a hero. He's been sent on a mission, usually by the divine, but he's got this mindset of like, I know what it means to be a hero. I know what I've got to do. And then he has to go through the underworld, often where the hero himself, oh shit, whoever you are, this Empress energy, you've got your guide that's teaching you something. This person has another guide that's teaching them, that's initiating them. For some of you guys, this is your past life selves. This person needs to be initiated into their own higher self. That's what this is. High Priestess is your higher self. This person needs to get into contact with their own higher self. And they're going to have to face off against some things that they find on this journey. And they're going to need all their energy to be able to do that. Okay? But this is a very, very beautiful blessing once it comes together. Just Spirit's trying to say, like, this, it's not you, Sagittarius. You're not doing anything wrong when it comes to trying to manifest this opportunity or this blessing into your life. If it is a relationship, it is a very deep soul connection. You're not doing anything wrong. This person is on their own hero's journey, because what happens is when they come out of the underworld, they're not so much projecting like, well, this is what society thinks is I'm supposed to be as a hero. They have become the hero that they were born to be. This person is becoming themselves. This old version of themselves is dying away. And look, this is not a cute couple. You can't take him out with you and looking like that. Right? Okay? You see what I mean? But let them go through their process, and that's going to be a really, really, really good match. All right, you guys, let's head on over to Vimeo. If I don't see you there, I will see you back on my channel again soon. Take care.